How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the LAIR. And today we're back in standard best of one. I call this one Massacre Muse, but before we get into it, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Also, feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. One last thing I'd like to say for all of my new followers or subscribers on either Twitch or YouTube. Once you follow or subscribe, just reach out to me in the chat or the comment and say something like, hey, I just followed or subscribed, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let's hop into it. So we're going to skip out on the 1-drops. Onto the 2-drops, we're running the full play set of Heartless Act. At instant speed, we choose one, destroy target creature with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from target creatures. Running 3 copies of Mazemind Tome. It's an artifact that we can tap. Tap, put a page counter on it, and scry. Or we could pay 2, tap. Put a page counter on it and draw a card. And then when there are 4 more page counters, we exile it and gain 4 life. Onto the 3-drops, we're running 3 copies of Midnight Clock. It's an artifact that we can tap for blue mana. We can pay 3 at any time, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. And at the beginning of each upkeep, we put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. And when there are 12 or more counters, we shuffle our hand and our graveyard into our library, then draw 7 cards, and exile Midnight Clock. Running 3 copies of Elspeth's Nightmare. This is an enchantment saga. The first chapter says, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Second chapter says, target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. And then the final chapter says, exile target opponent's graveyard. Running the full play set of Murderous Rider. This is an adventure card. The adventure side, swift end at instant speed, destroy target creature or planeswalker. You lose 2 life. And then the creature side, he's a 2/3 lifelinker, and when he dies, put him on the bottom of our library. On to the 4-drops. 1 copy of Mythos of Illuna at sorcery speed. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. We won't read the rest of the card because we're not running red or green. This card is amazing because we can also target our opponent's permanents. I just don't have any more wild cards, so I can't put any more, but I would love to put some more in the deck. But anyways, we have 1 copy of Extinction Event at sorcery speed. Choose odd or even. Exile each creature with converted mana cost of the chosen value. 0 is even. Running 3 copy of Revenge of Ravens. It's an enchantment. It says whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 1 copy of Lithoform Engine. It's a legendary artifact. We can pay 2, tap it, and copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets. That's the one we're going to be using most of. We can pay 3, tap it, and copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Or we can pay 4 and tap it and copy target permanent spell we control, and it becomes a token. This card is completely amazing. Because it's a legendary, I'm only running 1 copy, but it synergizes so well with the deck. Onto the 5-drops, we have 3 copies of Clackbridge Troll. He's an 8/8 with trample and haste, and when he enters the battlefield, our opponent creates 3 0/1 white goat creature tokens, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap Clackbridge Troll, you gain 3 life, and we draw a card. Running 3 copies of Shadow's Verdict at sorcery speed. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield, and all creature and planeswalker cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from the graveyard. We're running 3 copies of Ashiok Nightmare Muse. She comes in at 5 loyalty. Her +1 ability says we create a 2/3 blue-black nightmare creature token with whenever this creature attacks or blocks, each opponent exiles the top 2 cards of their library. And her -3 ability, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, then that player exiles a card from their hand. And then her ultimate says, you may cast up to 3 spells from among face-up cards your opponents own from exile without paying their mana costs. And then finally at the top end we have 3 copies of Massacre Wurm. He's a 6/5. It says when he enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until the end of turn. And his static ability says whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. Briefly talk about the mana base. I chose 4 islands, 3 Castle Locthwain, 5 swamps, 4 Murkwater or Clearwater Pathway, 2 Dismal Backwaters, 4 Temple of Deceit, and 3 Fabled Passage. So what is this deck about? This deck is a control deck. It revolves around the synergies between Clackbridge Troll, Massacre Wurm, and Ashiok Nightmare Muse. So we're looking to exile as much things as possible, so when we ultimate off Ashiok, we can use her ability to the fullest. So we do that by playing Shadow's Verdict, Extinction Event, also Elspeth's Nightmare, which helps us exile their entire graveyard. Heartless Act is a instant speed, early defensive spell that hits most creatures and does an amazing job. Mazemind Tome is also an amazing card, helps us scry, draw cards, and eventually stabilize with some life gain. Midnight Clock's in here as ramp, but also protection against rogues, because we can reshuffle our hand and graveyard into our library. Elspeth Nightmare is another defensive card that I think is very well placed in this current meta. Helps us go into the hand and helps us exile the cards, like I said, from the graveyard. Murderous Rider, all around 3-drop, amazing card. We can pick off creatures or planeswalkers that we can't hit with Heartless Act or Shadow's Verdict or our other things. And then we can resummon him as a 2/3 lifelinker that goes back into our library, help us stabilize. Mythos of Illuna, like I said, is busted. We could choose our own permanents, or we can choose our opponent's permanents. Extinction Event, like I said, another defensive spell, synergizes Ashiok. Revenge of Ravens, I have this in here because I kept losing to mono red. This deck seems to do pretty well against most decks, but we always have a problem with mono red, so I threw this in here to help stabilize. Lithoform Engine is also busted and works so well with this deck. We can copy our instants or sorceries, we can copy our permanents, but usually we'll be using it for its first ability to copy activated or triggered abilities. We can do that with Revenge of Ravens, we can do that with Clackbridge Troll, we can do that with Massacre Wurm, we can do that with Ashiok. It's just on and on and on and on. Clackbridge Troll is a massive threat for 5 that helps us gain life and draw cards if the opponent doesn't want him to go in. Shadow's Verdict, like I said, synergizes with Clackbridge Troll by exiling all those stupid goats and hopefully many other creatures and stuff that they have on the board. Also synergizes with Ashiok. And the top end Massacre Wurm, I feel like in this meta is very well placed. If we have a Clackbridge Troll, then we play Massacre Wurm, we get that da-da-da. I've seen this card, I played this card and killed my opponent that's had 20 plus life just because they have so many creatures. So that's the deck. I have a 3.7 converted mana cost running 10 creatures and 25 lands. Just want to say before we get into it, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's see how we do. Lunark. We have a 3-lander here. We have an early Mazemind Tome, 2 Revenge of Ravens. We'll keep this. So we'll start off with Dismal Backwater, playing a Yorion deck. I don't really remember how this deck performed against Yorion builds. Okay, I think we need to get out this Mazemind Tome as soon as possible. Excuse me. Plays of Birth. Okay, let's try. Murderous Rider. Yeah, I think we keep that. Alright. Let's play out the Temple. Another Mazemind. I think we're good on that for now. No immediate threats coming in. and we'll pass. So I wonder if this is just the blue-white version of Yorion, where they rely mainly on bounce with like Thassa, or if this is the Esper version. There's several different versions of Yorion right now, so who knows? Could be anything. So far it looks like blue-white. Alright. My turn. Do we draw a card or do we scry? I think we scry. Midnight Clock. Amazing. So play out our Fabled. Search up the swamp. Let's see if our opponent's running counter spells as well. The thing is, with these 80 card decks, they have so many cards that they can slot in, you know, multiple different types of threats. Counter spells, board wipes, big creatures. Okay, Blaze's Omen. It's going to be nice with our Revenge of Ravens here. I think we need to draw into a Ashiok though, because, I mean, surely, I don't know, I mean, if this is the Esper version, then he's running Doom Foretold. Okay, pass. Okay, gains 2 life. Arcanist Owl. Okay. Artifact or enchantment. Alright, well, let's try. I don't think we need another Revenge of Ravens. It's funny, it's like, oh, I only have 3 copies of this card. Well, you draw all 3 copies. Okay. He's got Skyclave Relic. Maybe he also is running Ugin. Well, let's run out this Clackbridge. See if he wants to sack some goats. Yep, cool. There she is. Would love to draw into a Shadow's Verdict. Actually, now that I think about that, Shadow's Verdict could really fuck this deck up. If he's just blue-white, he's running, of course, Skyclave Apparition. Apparently he's running Arcanist Owl as well, and we could just exile his whole board and line ourselves up with a really nice fat Ashiok ultimate. There's another Arcanist Owl. Okay. So yeah, he's definitely blue-white. Or maybe he's not. Shit, he's... This is, he could be playing Skyclave Relic and still run Doom Foretold. Yeah, okay, I'll take 3. It's fine. So... do we just... I think we just run out this Revenge, honestly. Yeah. Next. Just gonna sack a goat. Yep, cool. Now I will be very curious to see what he hits with Elspeth. I would imagine he would take the Clackbridge, or maybe the Midnight Clock, honestly, because he's probably running board wipes. Okay, going for... You going in for a lot, but that damn Revenge, well, that Revenge, putting in the work. Okay. Elspeth? Skyclave Relic. Okay. So, I don't know. This makes me think he's running Ugin, but maybe he's just ramping so that he can play I don't know. I have no idea what is going on right now. We're going to draw a card. feel nice. Let's go ahead and play up the castle. I think we just play another Clackbridge. Let's play another Clackbridge. Okay. Cool. I mean, yeah, man. So we're gonna save Heartless for Yorion. Cool. And yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do this turn. There's the Skyclave. So take the Revenge. If I kill it, the Revenge does not come back, but we have another one, so that's fine. Man, I would love to draw into a Massacre Wurm. So he's pulling Yorion. He's gonna make his move. Problem is, if I kill Skyclave, we don't get the card back. We just get a 4/4. Right, and we want to save. Yeah, we're gonna pass. I want to save Heartless for Yorion. Okay. He's going in for 8. We'll pass it up. There's another Ashiok. Okay, so let's play this. I definitely don't want to return. He's got 3, 4, 4. Just play out the Revenge. And just pass, right? Elspeth's, so we can go in his hand. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Alright, opponent's scrying. Like I said, he is running Skyclave, so we could still see, yes, we could still see a Doom Default. This is not the Yorion deck that I thought it was. I thought it was the Azorius Bounce, where they run the Thassa. Excuse me. So let's see this. Elspeth's the Elspeth. Okay, the Elspeth. Forgot about that. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm coming in with these fucking trolls. Gonna have to keep sacking stuff. It's great. So yeah. Elspeth coming back. I think he's gonna hit the Raven. Okay. No, he doesn't. Wow. All right. Well, I mean, he's got to be running board wipes. He's got to be running board wipes. Let's play out this castle. What's the move here? Definitely don't want to bounce the Yorion. I think we just... Oh, wait. He's going to get it back, right? Let's play out Ashiok. Press her up.
My kin are delightfully friendly.
Okay. Man, please give us a Shadow's Verdict. No attacks. Man, how good would that Shadow's Verdict be, honestly? light on the midnight clock. Well, we'll just activate it before you do that. Cool. Alright, there it is. There it is. He could be running counter spells, like I said, we don't know. This is an interesting version. So okay, cool. Well, that fucking Revenge of Ravens, man. Okay, so apparently we're weak to Yorion. Oh man. Cool. So he's gonna bounce everything. But I'm going to... Oh, or should I just... Oh, look at this. Let's play Massacre Wurm. Block damage, right? Woo! Let's do you. Oof. Oof. So you. Shit, we might be okay here. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead next turn. I'm gonna say good game. Every time I say good game, they come back. But yeah, he's dead. He's dead. So dead. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. Yeah, you go ahead and exile that. Cool. Well, I mean, yeah, let's just do that. Alright, this is gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. Yeah, so you exile my Murderous Rider, but now I'll say good game. Get wrecked, bitch. Got him! The fucking Massacre Wurm, man. I love it. I love it. Alright, that felt good. I like it. I like it. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Now, if we were playing the Esper version with Doom Foretold, I think we would have fucked up. Okay, nice. Now I got 4. Alright. Excuse me for one moment. I'm just going to use the restroom. Alright, so we got a... Ugh, the 3 land. That seems so mulligan this. So it's a little bit better. We got a Midnight Clock, an Elspeth, Revenge. So we'll keep this. I guess we drop the Troll. Alright. Mm. Do I Fabled Passage first? Yeah. I think we Fabled Passage first. Search up a swamp. Some type of a mutation deck. Okay. We will crack this. We will search up a swamp. So our castle comes in untapped. We'll play out the Dismal. Alright, cool. So now we play this. I think we Elspeth here. So we can go into his hand, see what's up. I swear she was 18. Wow. That's pretty epic. That's pretty epic. Alright. Well, I mean... So he's got a Shore Shark. So he's a straight up mutation. Straight up. Alright, so... if I play you... play the Midnight Clock. And then we have to, do I wait? Yeah, let's wait, because it's instant speed, right? Let's just pass this up. Sorry. I'm good on that. So maybe we should have killed it before, because now at least he gets the effect. Okay. Cool. Well, nothing to do but play Revenge of Ravens. We could be in trouble here because... well, no. That's a problem. But we could always go into a Murderous Rider. Discard a card. You can have the Massacre Wurm, I guess. Oh. Another Revenge? Ugh. I mean, right? We have to. We might be dead. This hits creatures, right? Return target creature. Then we're going to be discarding cards. It's fine. I mean, as long as he focuses in on one creature. We do have the Midnight Clock going, so it is what it is. But he keeps getting pumped too. Ugh. Need to hit that Shadow's Verdict. I mean, he mutates again. I think we're dead next turn, so let's just see if this doesn't do anything. So no mutation. Okay. Please draw a Murderous Rider or something. That's not it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're dead there. Sorry, guys. I swear she was 18. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. It's just cracking me up. I love it. Kind of reminds me of back in the day. I was on the PSN network and I saw a guy. He had his username was "Your wife, my kids." That was awesome. Opponent Wolf Zerker. Okay. Got some early interaction with Elspeth. I think we keep this. We'll start off with the Dismal. Cool. Wolf Circer. Ooh. Rapid. Excuse me. Swamp. Might go into full control here, make him think we have something. Once again, I'm pretty sure when you're in play mode, if you're playing standard, you only play standard decks. So I don't think you're going to see a Thoughtseize or anything. Cool. That's exactly what we want to see. I think, honestly, I'm going to play out this Elspeth's Nightmare so we can go into his hand next turn. I think we're well positioned here. Next turn, I think we drop the Revenge, of course. Don't know of a red or black spell that can get rid of enchantments. So hopefully that's... Oh, he does have Agonizing Remorse. It's fine. Shadow's Verdict. You're gonna get fucked up with these Revenge or Ravens, though. You gotta come in eventually. But this is his problem. Because if he has... What did he take? Yeah, Shadow's Verdict. Well, if he's creature heavy, we're good. We got the Revenge. Sweet Revenge. Okay. For Swamp. Cool. Let's see what we're working with here. Ooh, Helica Predation. That could fuck us up. Timuret, not too worried about that. So we'll take you. Yeah, now that he's creature heavy, we're going to drop this Raven. We're going to drop another Raven. Yeah. Yeah. Play some creatures, my man. Going for that Rankle. At this point, I feel like if he plays Rankle, we're gonna sack the Clackbridge. Oh, he has another Pelika. He takes the Ashiok. That's very interesting. Because, like I said, they don't have anything that can deal with enchantments, I don't believe. So, did I play the Clackbridge here? Yeah. We played the Clackbridge. What the hell is he gonna do? Sack a card, gain 3 life, draw a card? Yeah, please. Perfect. Beautiful. Come at me, bro. Each player discards a card. What's more important here? I think you can have this, right? Yeah. Because we want to get rid of Rankle. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Alright, well, fuck you, Rankle. Put you. Search up the swamp. We pass. Next turn we'll castle. I'm sorry, at the end of his turn we'll castle. He probably has another Rankle though. Oh no. Timuret. Cool. Ooh, there's the Croxa. He's got 5 cards. Okay. Got 5 cards again. Alright, activate the castle. God, Shadow's Verdict would be so... Oh, that's nice too. Do we just... I think we just fucking Massacre right now. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Well, just look at that effect. Oh, we don't get the yeah, we could be in trouble here. Could be in trouble here. Mazemind Tome. Definitely play that. Yeah, we just pass. Not much we can do here. He doesn't count as a zombie. Yeah, he's not a zombie. Okay, gains a little bit of life. Revenge will only keep us alive for so many turns. Okay. Dual Scry, Heartless Act, amazing. And yeah, I think we'll just Locthwain. Get that heart. Oh, what? Not sure what happened there. Alright, well, I'll destroy him anyways. Yeah, and just pass. That's all we can do, right? Phoenix of Ash. Cool. So we'll scry again. Oh. 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 Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. I don't think I'm interested in taking any more damage. This is gonna really fuck him up. This is... Oops. How you feel about that? Oh shit. We don't need more land. We're looking for some action. Come out here. What are you acting all crazy for? Stop. Hey, sit. Sit down. Sit. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. Another Shadow's Verdict. I think we do. Yes, please. Alright. Oh, got him. Yeah. Fucking Shadow's Verdict. Shadow's Verdict Tribal for the win. Love it. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I love the deck. I think it's very well positioned for this current meta. I feel like I might even have more success if I played in ranked. That was my mistake, but you know, I've never gotten into Diamond. Or I'm sorry, that's a lie. Never gotten into Mythic, so I like to preserve my rank and only play like top tier stuff that I know is competitive. But yeah, maybe. Like I was playing that Sanctum deck earlier and some oddball stuff that I lost to. Was originally losing to Mono Red, but yeah, I feel like you guys got to see a taste of what the deck can do. Super fun deck, and I feel like it can be competitive. But I'll end it at that, and I just want to say once again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. If you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. And also don't forget, if you're going to be a new follower or subscriber on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, once you do follow or subscribe, just reach out to me in the chat or the comment, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena for a mystery gift from Wizards. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.